So yesterday, this is what happened, is that Bungie had really, really, really big layoffs, right? And so because they had such big layoffs, everybody was talking about this. It got 8.4 million views, and even my post got 800,000 views, right? And so there's a lot of people that were triggered about it. They were upset. So you see, this is one guy right here. One Peg. I guess I don't know who this person is. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out, right? Some of the most talented artists, animators, writers, and coders on the planet. Quote, "We just lost our jobs. Nearly talentless, that guy who got lucky enough in content creation to quote make it. Welcome home." Why are you mad at me? Why are you getting mad at me? I didn't fire them. I'm not the one that did this. What are you getting personal to me about? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, say whatever you want. Chirp off, sound off, talk yo shit, king. Say whatever you want to say about me. That's fine. But it's not going to get their jobs back. It's not going to fix the problem. It's just going to make you feel better about yourself. Nearly talentless. Well, so anyway, let's look at who this person is, right? So this is him talking, right? Let me see who this is.
So I was all ready to go to bed. I have taken my melatonin gummy. I took my evening...
Oh, you're such an old man. No wonder nobody's going to watch this. Like, they want to hear an old man. What are you going to talk about? How bad your back hurts next? Oh my God. Who is this guy? He's got to be over 30 years old. What's wrong with him?
Famotidine, because I have acid reflux, like what they call...
Oh my God. So you start off your Destiny 2 video trauma dumping about how many disorders you have?
Silent reflux that messes up my vocal cords if I don't take it each night.
Oh my God. Okay, thank you.
And as I do, I tend to troll around on Twitter and whatnot. And right before I'm getting ready to shut my phone down, I notice that there is a tweet from a guy that apparently is known as a leaker.
So what is this here?
Bungie is apparently laying off 50% of its workforce, which has no corroboration whatsoever.
Well, it has no corroboration. What do you mean it has no corroboration? Are you retarded? Are you actually retarded? The games are failing. Like, what do you think that they're gonna do? You think they're not gonna fire anybody? Like, if you made a video game for 5 years and it has 10,000 players and you have a live service dedicated team of 100 people plus making it and it's not doing well, what are you doing, man? What do you think is gonna happen? What about all the employees? Exactly. I mean, like, you gotta be delusional. So anyway, all this happens and everything else. This is a guy. So you're upset about me saying this and you're making personal insults to me, and this is one of my favorite things to see happen, is when people like this love to chirp. They love chirping, but they hate it whenever anybody responds. All right, this one got far enough outside the sphere to where everyone has voiced their opinion and on my totally sick burn. Jesus, bro, like...
I took my evening famotidine because I have acid reflux, like what they call silent reflux, that messes up my vocal cords if I don't take it each night.
Jesus Christ. Jesus, bro, like, Jesus, this guy, you're so old. You're actually so old. Holy shit, man. What is this? I mean, like, really? I mean, Jesus, guys. Like, what are we even talking about? So, anyway, you take Tums too, don't lie. I don't even know what... Actually, I do know what Tums are, but no, I don't take them. And so, anyway... we're gonna lock this down. We are gonna lock this down, and everyone can go back to caring about whatever the next rage bait is. Having a wonderful weekend. So apparently, he had to turn off replies to his tweet because everybody was being so mean to him. So this is what I think is funny. Apparently, turning off comments has made many people angry. I'm so sorry, fans of Asmon. I'm sure you'll react to this in a perfectly healthy way and would never encroach on being what some would consider weird as fuck or anything. Well, the thing is that I think we're gonna be weird as fuck. I think we're gonna be weird as fuck because you act like somebody that peaked in high school. You talk and you act like somebody that did that. Like, you call other people weird and maybe in like 10th grade it made somebody feel insecure. No, it doesn't really matter to me. Say whatever you want, right? And yeah, again, I'm an old man too. So yeah, let's get really weird. So you have a person here who's been sitting around talking all this shit about me, but the moment that they get any sort of a pushback, they turn off their comments. I want to let you know that I'm going to be keeping track of you. I'm going to be keeping track of you, and every once in a while, I'm going to bring something up, and I'm going to make content out of you. And I want you to know that every time that a lot of people come in and they're mean to you or something like that happens, I want you to know that it was probably because of me. And you know what? I want to, you're welcome. You know, like, can I at least get a thank you, right? Or something? I mean, I'm trying to help these people understand. I'm very vindictive. I am. And this is a guy you have. Let me pull up your Twitch channel. Is it just one peg? It is. It's one peg. Let's go back and we're going to pull this up. Twitch tracker, one peg. Who is this guy? And so you have average viewers 63. You have 63 average viewers, and in the last 7 days, you've managed to lose 8 followers. So here's what you need to do, okay? I'm gonna give you some advice, all right? Because obviously you're just a boring millennial that nobody cares about. You need to quit streaming. You need to do that. You can't really make a comfortable living with 60 viewers. It's never going to go up. It's not like your career is ever going to take off, right? I mean, you've been doing this now for how many years? Like, let me scroll down. You've been doing it now for 7 years. I mean, you're a loser, right? I mean, you're a total loser. And so, like, really, the sooner that you realize that you're a loser and that it obviously just let's say that I got lucky and you didn't. Well, that's just what happens, right? I mean, at a certain point, you got to stop playing the lottery. Because really, I mean, this is... You're not going anywhere with this. It's not like whenever... You want to be 55 and doing this as well, still getting 60 viewers, making the same amount of money that you're making now, and you're not accomplishing or doing anything of noteworthiness, and people still hate you, and you're still a nobody. You've been doing this. Look at your YouTube channel, right? Like, if I look at your oldest videos, you've been making videos for 8 years. If the sum total of all of your work and effort over 8 years is 100,000 subscribers and a 60 viewer average, you have failed as a creator. And at a certain point, you should understand that, and you should have the self-respect to do something else that maybe you're really good at welding. Maybe you'd be a better plumber. Maybe you would be better at, I don't know, like you could be like an AI agent assistant for a company, right? You could be a secretary or something like that. But the one thing that we see that you really can't be is a content creator. You've tried to do that for 8 years and you've failed. Now, you've had instances where you've done relatively well, right? And I think that's respectable. That's good. But those instances are few and far between, about like maybe once every 2 years. So the reality is that you're in a situation where you're aging, you're already having medical problems. Is Twitch going to give you any health insurance for your acid reflux? Is Twitch going to give you money to pay for your melatonin? No, they're not. It's time for you to quit streaming, and it's time for you to go out and get a real job. Because very clearly, you can't handle having a fake one. And you can talk all the shit you want about me, and you can say anything that you want about me, and maybe you're right about all of it. But the truth is that I'm also right about everything that I'm saying about you, and you know it. And one day, you'll wake up and you'll realize that you've wasted 8 years of your life that you could have spent building an entire career. Isn't that sad? It's really sad to see somebody do that to themselves, isn't it? I mean, like, really, I mean, like, because, you know, like, this guy, I mean, I don't know how old this guy is, right? I mean, I have no idea, but he's probably in his 30s, right, at least. And so, like, you've done all of this, and this is the sum total of all of your work and effort and time. How many hours have you streamed? Let me look and see. Total hours watched, games streamed, followers. Where does it say how many hours a person streamed? Oh, there we go. You've spent over 10. So this is a great example, right? And so 10,000 hours. Now, 10,000 hours, this is a number that manifests all the time. You all know about 10,000 hours. So A lot of people say that in order to become a expert at something, in order to become truly proficient and great at something, it takes 10,000 hours. For you, it's taken you 10,000 hours to become a failure. You've invested 10,000 hours into being garbage. You have nothing to show for it. You have accomplished nothing. You've done nothing. And you're getting mad at me because I recognize that there are other people at companies that are just like you. They're losers. They're failures. And they can't do anything till they'll make people watch. That's the fact. You spent 10,000 hours. You could have developed any other kind of skill, but instead you've developed a Twitch channel with 60, sorry, I was going to say 600. Excuse me, 60 average viewers. It's really sad to see that happen. You lose followers. Your entire 1 month change is that you've lost followers. You've lost 125 followers in 6 months. Or sorry, 3 months. So, really, I mean, I've got to ask this guy, right? I mean, what are you doing with your life? What's the end goal? Like, where do you see yourself in 15 years? Are you happy with that? I wouldn't be. Like, if this is me, I'd be putting in applications to, you know what? Maybe I should be sending this meme to you. I wonder, okay, so let me think about it like this, right? So you're 8 years. So is 8 years? No, we're not done yet. 8 years that you've spent being a content creator, and you've accomplished relatively nothing. If you started at McDonald's 8 years ago and you worked your way up the corporate ladder, you could have gone to Hamburger College. You could have been a franchise manager at this point. You know, like if you understand Tarkov, you understand resource allocation, you get these things. You're probably not a completely stupid person, but you've just decided to invest your life into something that you're a failure at. You need to understand, you have to know when to hold them and you have to know when to fold them. And I think your time when to fold them was about 7 years ago, but you just haven't realized it yet. That's okay. You will soon. I don't know. I think is there anything else I have to say? Like, I feel like that's pretty much. I feel like I said pretty much the way I feel about it. Yeah, I mean, that's. I don't know. It's tough love. No, I'm trying to help the guy out. I'm trying to help him out. Like, this is genuine advice. Like, this is one thing. Keep in mind. I don't give a shit about what you're saying. It doesn't matter. You're like an NPC to me. All I want to talk about is the fact that this is the kind of person that's complaining about me. This is it. This is the way it goes. Why you go this hard on Hassan? Because while Hassan supports terrorists, at least people watch him do it. You know? At least people watch him do it, right? I mean, I feel like that's at least something that's a little bit better, right? At least he's getting paid for it, right? I mean, like, damn. So, you always have S-rank haters? Yeah, exactly. And that's it. Worse than a terrorist supporter. Yeah. I mean, you have people that support terrorism that are coming out ahead of you. How about that? It's always funny when they say you got lucky. Well, the thing is that, like, I mean, even if this guy thinks I did get lucky and he didn't get lucky, I mean, at a certain point, it's like what I said. You've got to stop playing the lottery. I mean, you're chasing losses now, and you've already lost 8 years of your life. You've lost 8 years of your life to an abject failure. How many more years of your life are you going to condemn to mediocrity? Actually, even below that. That's it. You're missing something crucial about the one peg situation. I don't know who the guy is. I don't know who this person is. I have no idea. It's part of the org you co-founded. I'm not involved with Mythic. I don't have anything to do with them. I don't want to get. I don't care about any of that. I don't have to insult. Like, I don't need to defend myself, right? If you think that I'm a talentless loser that shouldn't be in the position that I'm in and everything else, like, why would I give a shit? Who cares? I just think this is funny. Do subscribers equal money on YouTube? If they watch your videos, they do. But YouTube doesn't pay you explicitly for subscribers. No, they don't. Unless they're unless they're supporters, which is different. They're like basically they don't pay you for what the Twitch equivalent to followers is, but they do pay you for what subscribers are, right? I mean, if people are following, right? There's that. So yeah, he's so salty on the stream. I bet he is. And the thing is that I don't know why he'd be mad at me. I'm trying to help him. This is a lost soul that I'm trying to guide back onto the path of righteousness. And his mind has been consumed by, dying video games, dying YouTube channels, dying Twitch channels. Apparently he's dying too. He's got acid reflux. At a certain point, you have to stop the decay. You have to think about the future and you have to be positive. How much are you going to do that happen? I don't know. Say thank you. So yeah, I expect to thank you for this. I do. I expect to thank you for trying to help this person become a better version of themselves, like I have, like I am, right? But we'll see what happens. Anyway, so he says a 6-figure content creator doesn't need to be rich. I hope so. I really hope so. But I know a lot about content creation, and based off of his numbers, I don't really think that's true. But maybe I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But how long will that last? Because if I look at these numbers, really, it sure seems like things are beginning to go down, isn't it? Like this is really the worst you've ever done in if I look at June, right? This is the worst you've ever done, except for, I guess, maybe a couple months ago, right? So this is things are going, so if they're going down, right? I mean, if you're 6 now, you're going to be 5 soon. So that's it. Check my channel. I'm killing it. Okay, dude. All right. Maybe we should do these channel reviews. So irrelevant. Can't stop talking about it. I like it. I do. I like helping people. I like making people better people, right? Are you going to try God Save Birmingham? I saw Lyric playing that a little bit. I'm thinking about playing that. I am. So there was that game, and then I was going to try. Oh, yeah, I got a sponsor for a game. And then there was something else I was going to do, too. So we do have more video games in the future. He lost a lot of support at the beginning of the year because he supported Renee Good and told people to unsub if they supported ICE. Really? Well, I mean, that's up to him, right? I mean, again, if he wants to support illegal alien pedophile rapists, then, I can see why people don't want to watch him. And I can also see why he's supporting Bungie. It's because it's full of the same people. But it's okay, guys. Chuds are the indigenous people. Chuds. We are the original gamer. And we will inherit and bring back into Reconquista. We will bring video games back to where they truly belong. And we will take all of these retards, all of these annoying people, and everybody else, and we're going to send them back to McDonald's. We are. You support Trump, you're pointing fingers at rapists and pedophiles? You're goddamn right I am, because these people defend him constantly. You want to go and accuse Trump of that? Fine. I want to see your evidence, and if you have enough to make a criminal conviction, I think that you should go along with it. But you don't. All you have is insinuations and crying. That's why whenever anybody says what you're saying or implying on mainstream media, they have to issue retractions, because they know that there's not actually enough evidence to prove that one way or another, and they're afraid of getting sued. The difference between that and what I'm saying is that there actually are thousands of migrant rapists in this country, and there's even more in Europe. And so you're talking about an insinuation that has to be retracted on mainstream publications because they're terrified of a lawsuit, and I'm talking about crime statistics. So really, you don't give a shit about that either. I wonder which one's worse. One person, theoretically, or thousands. Geez, guys, it's a really hard one. Yeah, it's really hard to guess. Anyway, hundreds of thousands. Probably you're right. When are you going to cover nano drops? I don't even know who that is. If there's somebody else that requires the Eye of Sauron, that requires, me to be aware of their existence, then I will gladly look in that direction. But I'm just not familiar with who that person is. That's it. It's hard to measure the luck of you getting into Warcraft, getting into Twitch. Oh, again, I don't care about whether people call it luck or not, because it doesn't... think about caring about the approval of a person like this, right? I mean, who gives a shit? So, like, I mean, I don't give a shit. Think of whatever you want. So, yeah, anyway, that's the way I feel about it. It's about Beijing skyscraper news. I did see that. And people need this. We need more Palantir. We do. And anyway, all you people of the anonymous FBI reports that came in right before 2024 elections. Yeah, an anonymous FBI report isn't really something that I would base things off of, right? I mean, let's be honest. And what is this here? You're flailing? This is... So, what are you upset about? There's another one. Even more domestic ones. Do you want to have illegal alien pedophiles in the country? Do you want to have them? Do you want to have illegal alien? You know what? Actually, I'm just going to ban them because it's too early in the day. We don't need to have an argument. Who gives a shit? Let's move on. There's other people we need to talk about. I don't even want to waste my time. So anyway, what is this here? Work your ass off making your videos? Who cares? There's people that work their ass off and they fail. Like working hard is it's not even necessary. Not always, right? I mean, just having a good idea is what's necessary. A lot of people think that if they work hard, they'll succeed. People that work hard succeed more often, but there's a lot of times where they don't. And a lot of people don't understand these topics or these conversations. They just don't understand it. Every crime from an illegal is an unforced error. That's true. Why are these people so anti-Trump they blind themselves? Well, who cares? Doesn't matter. I mean, like, the thing is, like, are you going to try to disprove Xenu to a Scientologist? No. Well, then why try to disabuse a person that has TDS? There's no reason to even engage in a reasonable, logical conversation with them. They're just hysterical animals, really. And I wouldn't take it seriously. If you work hard, you can succeed, but it's not a guarantee. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you don't do that to people. And so, anyway, unless I can make fun of somebody, then I don't really spend my time. Asmongold to his mom arriving home from the hospital. So this is another person trying to weaponize the death of my mother. Guys, I don't know where this meme came from. She was already a goner whenever she went to the hospital the first time. She had end-stage COPD. She died in the hospital weeks, almost a month after the fire thing. That didn't even happen. So people don't even understand what it is, but you guys like this meme, which is fine. You can say whatever you want to say, but it's certainly not true. And anyway, and by the way, if I could go back in time and people would say, would you still give her the cigarette? I'd say you're goddamn fucking right I would. Because she was a goddamn American. She was an adult. She was 70 fucking years old. She was dying. And if you don't want to go out smoking a fucking cigarette after you smoked them for your entire fucking life, what the hell was this whole thing for? She was of sound mind. Or at least as much as she ever was. She was a little bit crazy, right? I don't regret it for a second. I'd go back and do it all the same. I would. This is the end of her life anyway. Of course I gave her a cigarette. You know, whenever they were carrying her out of the room, she was saying to me, you know what she said? She says, I'm such an asshole. Because she knew she fucked up. She did. She shouldn't have been doing that. But she did it anyway. That's what happens. That's the way it is. You got too many of these soft boys nowadays that don't understand that. Something's got to take you home. And at a certain point, you realize that you're on the train tracks. And the light at the end of the tunnel, that's another train, and it's coming for you. And she realized that. She acknowledged it. Pussy boys don't get that. Pussy boys don't understand that. And I don't know if they ever will. I honestly, I don't know if they ever will. But it's sad, because many of them should. So people already, they never will. It's sad. And anyway, fuck off, inbred man-child. He caused your mother to die and Phil. Another person right here. So another person with the trans flag. I just woke up because I'm EP. My puppy girlfriend. Oh my God. So this is another person who's angry at me. All of your insults, all of your mauling, all of your crying. This is another person makes a post of people working at McDonald's. He's been all day doing bigoted shit. Come insult people trying to deplatform. Actively tries to do the same. Of course I will. Karma will come around. It always does. No, it doesn't. Karma doesn't come around all the time. What do you mean karma comes around? Tons of people that are awful get away with bad stuff all the time. What do you mean? It's not even true. So I don't even get this. Basement dwelling transgender. Yes, it's crazy how the trans community always is the ones that are weaponizing my mother's death. It's very, very odd. But anyway, more fat frogs are joining in. You get what you fucking deserve. This is why you're dying alone. Oh, man. Another personal insult. You can go and be as personal as you want. You can get as angry as you want to get. But at the very end of the day, they're still without a job. And the work is done. The game is destroyed. Their reputation is completely tainted. These people have lost their jobs. It's probably irreparably damaged their lives. And if I'm just a small drop in the ocean of that tide, I take great pride in that. And I'll do it again. And I'll do it with a smile. I will. Talk your shit. Get mad all you want, but it's still gonna happen all the same. You can't die alone, you got video games? I don't think about trying to win over people's approval and tell them, like, what am I supposed to tell a person like that? That I you know, like, no, I have a family? Like, what would I even say? Like, it's a childish, this is an insult that you would say to somebody in middle school, right? There's no reason to even engage in a person like that. It's only reality. Yes, exactly. And, yeah, anyway, so, don't acknowledge it. It's just stupid. So anyway, Manny kept it. Yeah, there's another one, right? Everybody tries to weaponize this. They do. And the reason, you know what I think is really funny? The reason why they weaponize this is that these people are truly not Americans. They're not true Americans. They don't understand the idea of freedom. They don't understand the idea of autonomy. And they don't understand the concept of liberty. And they see me exercising those ideals on a regular basis, and it scares them. And that's the reason why they weaponize it. They can't even begin to understand. They can't even begin to comprehend. Read the Math Rocks comments. I don't even know who this is. Asmongold's rotting body. Is this another trans person that's fat? No, I don't even know. What is this? What is this flag? What is this flag? Of Argentina. Okay, I've never even seen that. Well, wait a minute. Isn't this the wrong guy? Aren't you supposed to be on Messi's side? I thought Messi was from Argentina. Ronaldo's like his enemy, right? Well, wait a minute. So this guy's switching sides. He's a traitor to his own country. Oh my God. Fake Argentinian? Yes, this is embarrassing, man. Get by layoffs. Yeah, there's another one. Welcome home. What a beautiful day. Cockroach Boy has his thoughts about the Bungie mass layoffs. They're all angry about this. They're all mad. And they're all wrong. Isn't it funny? And they can be creative. I give them that. I wish they could. Usually they can't. It's really not very interesting or anything like that. These fuckers say all this disgusting bullshit, then support legalizing drugs, by the way. Well, again, this is the way that people like this act. I will tell you, like I've said it many, many times. I am so like, and I am very brutal against these people. I am. But I will let you know that I'm only as bad as I am because the TOS doesn't let me be worse. So just keep that in mind, all right? I try to be a nice guy. Anyway, let me see here. And, oh, here's another one. Yeah. And calling Asmongold the talentless guy. He's a failed Twitch streamer. Locked replies. What a sore loser. Because a bunch of people retweeted this guy too. And they were all making fun of him. The system's working exactly as intended. Real talent will land elsewhere and thrive, while DEI hires and filler Nepo babies will stay jobless. The purge continues, clears the dead weight, so actual skilled devs can finally flourish. Bungie caused their own downfall by refusing to listen to their customers. That's right. Asmongold provides real value and unfiltered perspective to people's lives without holding back. I sure do. I do. Why are they acting like it was you doing this to them? Bungie's at fault? Yeah. You're not wrong, but a lot of these people losing their jobs is an existential crisis. Good, I hope so. So this is the reason why. Find me one person that works on the Marathon or the Bungie team that expresses conservative viewpoints on social media publicly. Find me one person on the Marathon or Bungie, dev team or that works at that company that expresses any viewpoints that are contrary to DEI. You're not going to find a single one. They don't hire him. Exactly. He got fired, Marty O'Donnell. You're right, Marty O'Donnell, the OG. So yeah, keep that in mind every time that, they say like, oh, there's some good ones. Well, I certainly can't see any of them. I'll tell you that. I don't see a single one. It's the way it is. You'll find the opposite, though. You sure will. And that's because the entire company culture is that way. And to the extent that these people are part of that company culture, then they're also responsible for it. And when things like this bad happen to them, I understand that it might not be their fault, but they still chose to work there, and that's what happens. So there it is. Too many guardrails for big-ticket games? Well, apparently even the biggest guardrails fail. So anyway, let me scroll down. I'll see if I can find any more of these, because there's been a few other people talking about this, which I thought was kind of funny. And let me scroll down and look at the rest of these. Oh, by the way, I did talk about this. I think that it's fair and important for me to correct myself. Twitch did say that they are not increasing the pre-roll ads from 30 seconds to 90 seconds. Previously, I thought they were going to do that. It was posted as if they were going to do that. And apparently that's not what's going to happen. Now, it's possible that, maybe they just said that and they were going to, but there was a big pushback and they changed their mind. I have no idea. But, I think it's worth putting in mind, right? And worth mentioning, because I don't want to spread misinformation. I would never do that. Don't you find it problematic that only employees get fired and not the management? Is it management that picks up the direction of the game? Well, I don't really care who's getting fired. I care if there's an L. So there are two directions that you can be moving in. You can either be moving towards your goals or away from your goals. And when a person like that gets fired or removed, I am now moving towards my goals. So that's the way that I see it. Does that make sense, right? And so, I don't really care. There are going to be people that shouldn't be fired that get fired, and that's just too bad. That's the way it goes. But unfortunately, that's life. I had to read my chart. I don't know about chart. I have no idea. And CDO did a whole GDC thing about over-delivery and talking about the trains leaving the station. You saw Trump's reaction to Iran shooting 4 drones at a ship? No, I didn't see that at all. You don't know how employment works. If you knew, you'd probably understand why there are bad games produced. I don't give a fuck how it's produced. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I pay $70 to play a video game to not have to give a fuck about how it's made. I don't care about how the video game is made. Why would I care about how the video game is made? I just want to play it and then complain about it. That's it. I'm not trying to be a developer. I'm not trying to be a designer. I don't want to make a video game. I'm just talking about them. That's all. So I'm not getting paid to do that. Why should I care about it? Give a shit. So yeah, why should I care about developers? Yeah, developer, who gives a fuck? Anyway, you gave a deal last week. Looks like you're there. Yeah, definitely. And anyway, what is this here? How do you read my chat? You're getting timed out for the rest of the day because you're annoying. Anyway, so yeah, Twitch is actually not doing that, which is very good. And anyway, I'll scroll down and show some more of these other posts. And there's another one. DEI and Rainbow Mafia killed Bungie, make no mistake. I was at capture events where they went out of their way to make sure that we as creators knew that the new character was of Arab descent and how important it was to have representation. So brave. That's right. And now they're out of a job. Saw retard spamming. Yeah, any spammers or anything like that, people that are weird or annoying, I just permaban them. I do, usually. I timed the guy out because he wasn't that bad. But, yeah, I just don't want to see it. I don't want to see it's weird. I don't deal with weird stuff. I don't deal with anybody that's trying to act in a way that just makes me even 1% uncomfortable. I see somebody talking to me like that. No. I'm not going to deal with it. Why would I? Life's too short. Exactly. So when you're making a trip to Turkey, you look so bald today. Do you want to know what's really sad? I spent 3 minutes in my stream before I started trying to fix my hair. And this is the best that I could do. It is. This is the best I could do. And so I'm sure it's going to get better tomorrow, right, guys? Sure, it's going to get better, because that's usually where these things go. They just, one day, everything just turns around and it's good again. So I'm not worried about it. And, yeah, sorry, guys. Anyway, I'll scroll down and look at the other posts here, too, because there's been a bunch of these. And then here's another one. Destiny, the Layoffs, Concord Remastered. 2 major Destiny 2 characters are gay and in love. Destiny 2 Lightfall's non-binary character Nimbus deserves better. All Destiny 2 LGBTQ characters. Well, guys, how'd that work out? Well, apparently it's not working at all. Just you're out of a fucking job. It's the way it is. Yeah, that's right. And the thing is that, keep in mind, all of these people are complicit in it that are working at this company. They are. They're complicit and they allow it. And that's this company has an entire culture of this. So any failure by the company is a victory. Because you don't want to have, oh, here's one right here. A pronoun crew represent. Former sound design for Marathon. He, him, don't fight back, fight onward. Well, you're going to have to fight for a new job now. So there's another one right there. Another pronoun Andy getting deleted, getting gamaged, which I think is very nice to see. And I think we're going to see more of this too, which is that's great. I'm very, very happy about this. And I'll scroll down and look at some of the other posts too. There's been a whole lot more of this. Drazi, thanks for the 20 subs. I appreciate it. I do. Wash your fucking shirt. Why would I need to wash my shirt? It's not dirty. I'm the clean. I'm so clean that, like, I put on dirty clothes to clean them. Like, and then after I take them off, the clothes are more clean than whenever I put them on. Like, I'm not dirty. Like, there's other people are dirty. I'm clean. It's other people that are the dirty ones. You see the companies hire DEI staff, they can fire them without a reason. Yeah, of course, they're never going to do that. You got a working AC yet? It's a little bit better, but that's it. When was the last time you got a good scraping? A scraping? Oh, where? Oh, yeah. Where? I probably should take a shower sometime this month, right? It's probably a good idea. So it's time to take the rainbow off. I don't know. Tecton wants you to keep wearing shirts in July. I'm not worried. Dude, honestly, I'm so tired of wearing this shirt. I can't wait for June to be over. I can't wait for it to be over. I'm going to take the... It's just been kind of annoying. I'm tired of it. And that's really about it.